Fever is sweeping the world even for East Texas youngsters. Promoting a World Cup look, the flags from different countries at Legacy High School this morning. That was the backdrop for this soccer camp. Youngsters in this generation are helping push soccer, unbeknownst to them. Former professional soccer player Daniel Hernandez, who went to Tyler High School and then SMU and played professionally for 15 years, praises this generation of kids taking up soccer. He can relate to them.
I mean, I grew up playing here in Tyler, Texas, over at Lindsay Park for Tyler Soccer Association. You know, at 5 years old, I never thought I would become a professional soccer player or become a part of the U.S. national team. And that's what's happening now. These kids are growing. They have aspirations and goals and dreams to play in a World Cup one day, and it absolutely can come true.
David Faulkner was at Legacy this morning watching his daughter Felicity and other kids play soccer.
I think honestly getting to play with other players at different ages and having a chance to make new friends. On her team, they've been together for several years, and this gives her a chance to play with some other girls that she hasn't played with before.
Tell me why you like playing soccer, because I hear you're pretty good at it.
I like playing soccer because it's a good way to make more friends, and it's just interacting with people, and I think it's fun to learn.
Thursday, World Cup competition begins, and soccer camps like this one is just how the players we're going to see for the next 3 weeks got their start.